Welcome to the Investment Process Channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This is a channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into week 15. I'm going to teach you how to scalp like a pro with weekly futures plan for gold and NAS. Let's get into the trading week. Here's S&P. You see I had some 4-hour notations here for where price could come back to. We had an imbalance right here. Price came right back up to it later in the week. We had some levels down here. The price came to and through, and we got support here around 49.20 for last week. Did not make it all the way down to the monthly support, so we may still have some space for price to come back to. It may not be done selling off before continuing back up. Still have some signs here. Again, these were those daily levels that I had mapped out. We can take a look. Then I can erase all of that stuff. So over here to our left, you see we had several different supports, right? We had candle with equal lows here on the daily. Dang near, it's like a small wick. And support here and support here, where price could have came to before continuing down here to this large imbalance, and this large imbalance where we see our monthly support is. So I don't think the price may not be may not done being sold off right now. But let's take a look at where we are now. Let's go ahead and get rid of these support lines. So looking at that, still have this area down here. The price has yet to come back to, and let's go ahead and look at the monthly and see where we're at. Aside from the gap down that it has not been cleaned up yet, I'm not sure the price is ready to come back to that area just yet. So let's look at this monthly. So again, overall, we have the monthly support here. We do have a previous month imbalance. This right here at, what's this high? 47.97.25. Price tried to come down into this area. It looks like for our month right now, we have a bearish candle. It did not quite fully come up here and clean up this imbalance. But this bearish candle even is very bullish in nature. So again, there's an opportunity to come back down here and finish cleaning up that imbalance that we saw on the daily. Let's look at this weekly chart here. So almost equal low here, small imbalance in this area right here. On the weekly, the price could potentially come to, we've already broke this structure here. So we broke that support on the weekly, and we have a bullish candle. So that's why I said and this bullish candle did not close above a previous week's open. So previous week's open, previous week's high. So that's why I said I don't think we're done selling off just yet. We're right in the middle of the month. We may come down here and then kind of settle. Yeah, that's where my thoughts are right now. Let's go ahead and take a little closer look at, on the daily. Again, in order for me to think prices going bullish, I would probably need a daily close above 55.63 in two parts. We got the resistance here showing, and we also have this gap down that we had previously. So price closing above there would tell me that, hey, we could potentially, be going up at this point. However, right now, it didn't even break this open. So what we're looking at here, what is a lower high, at a high, somewhat of a lower high, but definitely we have a lower high here. Definitely have a lower low. So yeah, right now I'm thinking price is still trying to come down here to 54, excuse me, 45.64 or 45.65. That's where I see price coming to right now. So I would be looking for some sales, and right now, great place to get it. Let's go ahead and look at this range. Breaker structures, high low. It's our daily. Yeah, perfect. So for the opening of the market, I would like to see price come back up and then come down. Set your stop loss above here. After we get confirmation that price is going to continue down, we're at a premium right now, so right now is the time to get sales right above here, above this 50% mark. So manage your entry and your risk. Outside of it coming back up here to clean this up before continuing down, again, I would need a definitely close above this 55.64 number here. I would need a daily close above that. Even the 4 hours have rejected from that area. So that's it for the S&P. We're looking for some buys in this area. Set our stop loss above here. I would definitely probably just set it above the 55.64 mark and manage my risk from there. Yeah, outside of that, yeah, I'll be looking for sales right now. It's not showing that it's going back bullish just yet. Let's go over here to the Dow. Okay, here we are with the Dow. The Dow is somewhat similar. However, it did hit the monthly support that we had outlined. Let's go ahead and look at the monthly. So we had an imbalance all the way down to here that price took out 36.7755-ish. Price came right to it, and you see it bounce right off of it. Not sure if it's done just yet. Let's go ahead and take a closer look, but I will take this off of here since we're done. Hold on, let's go back. That was 50% of this imbalance that I saw from here to here. So that was the 50% line out where I was looking for support to start setting in on that monthly with this imbalance. And it shot straight through there. Let's look at the daily. Weekly. Imbalance. Price went through it. We were here the previous week. Price came all the way back down into this imbalance on the weekly. And it came straight to that monthly support. So is it done? We have somewhat of an equal low here on this weekly, and somewhat of the some imbalances left over. So again, I would probably need to close above 41,590, 41,600. 41,600. Yeah, 41,600. I would need to close above 41,600 daily. Let's look here. This is the daily. 41,600. Well, when we look here, yeah. Again, I would need a daily close above 41,600. The reality is, if it's going to close above 41,600, it'll take out this equal high on this daily candle. So definitely a close above 41,890. Yeah, 41,890. The daily close above that for me is there'll be a high probability that price would be continuing up, back bullish. But right now, got a lower high, some similar to as S&P. Again, hit support. Dang it. Hit support. More than likely, it's going to test it one more time and then continue up. So this one, I'd be a little bit more cautious. This is the daily, so with this range right here, this is the daily. So with this range right here, yeah, and prices in the premium, good place to get some sales. I would look for that support to be there at 37 930. Well, we could just delete this. Here's our daily support here. So I would look for there to be some daily support right there, 37 750. That's where I'll be looking for support. So yeah, just manage your risk. Still a good take if you're scalping. Still a good take. But that's where we are. So right now, for the Dow, still looking for some sales. Doesn't look like it's swung around and started going back bullish just yet. So be patient. Manage your risk. I would, because of this imbalance, I would be setting my stop all the way back here. That's how I would manage my risk. So yeah, your entry size will be lower. However, it's a high probability that it's going to come back and clean up this gap at some point. Will it be today or tomorrow? I'm not sure. Right now we got, a lower low. So that's that. Let's go. So that's that. Let's go over here to gold. Take a look at that. So look at gold. It's the daily. Let's go over here to the weekly and see where these imbalances that I had outlined. So here was the range from the previous week. Price came right back into that imbalance and it took back off, created a newer high. Again, I told you gold has been very efficient with price action. And it came and cleaned up that imbalance and then took right back off. Couldn't have had a better setup last week for gold. I hope you guys took advantage of it. You see the support, the monthly support at 3003 or 3004 was right there in the middle of that imbalance on the weekly. So it was a high probability the price was coming to that area, and it did. So right now, this is OBE. We can go ahead and delete this and see how we can participate now that price is at this premium right now. Break a structure, high, low. So yeah, I would say this is our new range. This is the new range. So price coming back into this area. I don't know. Okay, here we are on a daily. Break a structure, high, low. So okay, yeah, for my daily, let's do the range here. It's already did what it came to do. Now it's left a lot of these gaps. You try to come back here and clean up this gap, it still had a little left. Price gapped up, equal low. What happened here? Equal high. Price came right back to it and took it out. So highly likely there will be some retracement to clean up these imbalances. Again, gold has been very efficient. Very efficient. We can go ahead and remove this. Hold on, let's put it back 1 second. Take a look at this monthly. Exactly where we said price came back, got that support, and continued up. On the daily, price broke here. Nice entry. Follow price up to and through this equal high. That was a great entry on, looks like, Wednesday. Looks like after Wednesday close, great opportunity for entry. Great opportunity. So, there's gold. Again, we have these imbalances. We got 1, 2. Don't have one here yet. Depends on what this open. I would like to see price go up and come back down, then continue up. So maybe 2 days of bearish candles to clean up this imbalance and then continue up. That would be awesome. That would get us here below the 50% mark into a discount and get a nice new position. And price might just continue up. It may just continue up. However, the move was last week. This is what I always say. When we plan these out, within a month, there's always typically a super large move on any one of these indexes, commodities, or whatever it is. There's typically a large move throughout the month. And if you prepare for it, come and get these trading week reviews, you'll be ready for it. You'll be ready for it. So there's gold. Take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, same thing. Here's the weekly. Told you was not done selling off right there. It did not take out this high last week. This is the daily. It dropped right back into this imbalance right here. Still did not quite touch the 74,320. It's going for it, but it did come right into this. Came right here where price has support on a daily. It's creating right side ranges after it did that. Here, tap again, broke structure. Here's your high, here's your low. Might get a pullback. This may be it. This may be it. Maybe done doing what it had to do. And now it's gonna go ahead and shoot up. Where am I at with this? If you take a buy, again, prices in a discount. If you take a buy, I would set my stop loss behind here, behind the 74,320. I would set my stop loss back there. I would base my risk off of that entry and let it just do its thing. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. It's okay. Let's do the last one. Let's get over here to the NAS. So here we are with NAS. Again, NAS was selling off. It's a little different. Have a breaker structure here. Try to come back up here and clean up this imbalance. Did not take out this high or this high. It may be done selling off. Low, higher, low. This is the daily. Probably looking for price to either break this high, definitely this high. Look for retracement before continuing up. We see, let's look over here to the left. So price came right back into that imbalance area. Excuse me, not imbalance, the gap up area, where we have a monthly support. And it bounced off of that area. Look at this weekly. Looking at this weekly, price came right to support on the weekly. So it may be done selling off. We got a bullish weekly candle, but it did not take out this open or a high. So if it's going to continue down and maybe clean up this equal low down here and some more imbalances on the weekly, I would like to see price when it opens up go up first and then come back down. Look at the daily. Yeah, daily is showing me prices at a premium right now. Yeah, if price pops up, I'll be looking for some sales up in this area down to at least support here at 17,110, 17,110. So 17,108, 17,110 ish. Yeah, 17,108. Yeah, look for price cat support here. Right now, overall, it's still bearish. NAS is still bearish. This is prime time to get a sell. It has not taken up this gap though. It has come into it, but it has not taken it out. So it has not cleaned it up yet. So just be a little leery. This may be support. It may pop right when it opens. It might pop right back into it and then slam down. I don't know. Just keep your eye out. It's a good place to get a sell. If you do get a sell for scalping, you'll be on a lower time frame. Let's look at the 4-hour. Look at this 4-hour. We have nice imbalance down here. Price needs to come back and clean up. Came back up into this area, clean that up. Yeah. Clean up this equal low, clean up this gap. Yep, I would definitely be looking for some sales in this area and for it to take out this low price and come right into this imbalance. Now that might signal the last of the sell-offs, and then it would go back bullish. Right now, it could go two ways this week. It could go back up and clean up that gap, or it could come down here and finish clean up this imbalance. So once you get confirmation which direction is going, again, have a plan for both ways, and enter the market accordingly. Again, cannot stress high enough. If price is at a premium, you're getting sales. If price is at a discount, you're getting buys. So when price comes back down here, you're going to get some buys. Right now, price is at a premium in this daily range. So we're going to be looking for some sales, unless the market tells me different, right? So at that point, we'll probably get a break up here. It'll pull back into this discount area, or this, the range will be up here now. And then that will be a discount. Then we'll get some buys and, take it up from there. So great scalping opportunity either way. And this is NAS. Hope you got some great information this week, week 15. So now you know how to scalp like a pro with our weekly futures trading plan for gold and NAS. And there's plenty of opportunities in gold and plenty of opportunities in NAS right now. More so on the gold side. Gold left a bunch of gaps, imbalances. It's riddled with holes because it was so aggressive. We like to see aggressive in scalping. So the likelihood that it's going to come back, gold has been very efficient to clean up those imperfections. It's highly likely. Like I said, gold has been very efficient. So look to get you some I would wait for price to come all the way back and then get some buys. I know, but there will be some people trying to short it down to clean up those imbalances. Gold has been very aggressive, especially towards the end of the month. So make sure you're planning accordingly. Make sure you're managing your risk with your stocks. So again, this is the Investment Process Channel. Have a great trading week.